to Nebraska's #1 podcast, The Shedcast. The Shedcast. Where we take shit talking to a whole new level. If it's sports, music, or live interviews, we got you covered. Now, here's your host, Harvey.
I forgot. I'm not one anymore. Fucking bitch over there. You got audio one. What's up, guys? It's Harvey, the Shedcast. Welcome. I'm excited. You guys excited? Because I'm excited. Josh? Anthony?
What's up? Yeah.
Yo. I'm the one, by the way.
He's number one, dude. Mom always said you was the one, Wyatt Earp.
Hey.
He's the one.
My mama said a lot of things. I've been on my Bobby Boucher shit recently.
It's a good movie. It was on when we were on vacation. We watched the shit out of Waterboy.
Yo, I've been seeing these like TikToks of people playing college football 25, and they'll create like a character of Bobby Boucher, and like they'll do commentary and all that. Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
That's pretty smart, actually.
It's funny. Hey, a lot of views.
Do you also think that Bobby Boucher's mom would think a lot of shit's the devil right now?
Yeah, she probably would have started on fire by now.
100%, dude.
It's a little crazy out here.
Joe Biden.
Those Olympics are the
Biden.
devil. Bobby Boucher.
Let's go, Brandon.
All right.
Dude, come on.
If we want to get into...
There's so much stuff going on. We haven't even been hanging out for like a year.
It's been a long time. It's
It
been a
has.
long time.
First off, hold on 1 second.
7.5 months.
We're going to say this. We have to get this out of the way. I just saw the clips. I never listened to the whole podcast from last week because I'm a punk. I did see the clip, and I have to come out here.
I haven't watched it either.
Have to come out here for step one and have to defend John Krasinski. He's not a Fed. I also want to say that anyone that doesn't like John Krasinski, including you, what's that girl's name?
Who? Heather Shaw?
Including you, Heather Shaw. If you don't like John Krasinski, it's because you're wrong.
Damn.
John Krasinski's fantastic. The movie If will make you cry. Benghazi, 13 hours. Come on, man. Just because
I did like that movie though. That movie was good.
it's tight,
He's
dude.
Jim.
Fuck it.
He's
You know
Jim.
exactly what happened. You know who the fuck had to get the old middle finger from that 13 hours movie, bro? We can't even say her name on TV.
Yep.
Too scary for me, dude.
Yep.
I'm not suicidal.
It's funny because that podcast was really good. She's really cool. But she's been making fun of Gypsy Rose lately.
Oh, yeah. She's easy to make fun of, too.
She's like, what if she sang the Star Spangled Banner? She's like, oh, shaken. I was like, God damn.
That's hilarious.
But she hits her pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
she does the voice good.
I've seen all the TikTok stuff. I just wanted to give it my full undivided attention. I've been super busy.
Me too. I just wanted to point that out. That was the only thing I saw, and I left fuming. I was fuming. I said, you know what? Anyone that knows Harvey knows that his favorite show is The Office. His favorite character on The Office is Jim.
I love The Office.
I thought he was gonna throw her out.
I was going to.
Shout out Heather Shaw, though, man. She's awesome.
Cool. I did tell her how much I love Pam, though, because Pam Beasley is.
Pam's the shit, too.
She's
But Dwight Schrute is probably the most slept on character in that show.
Dwight is, but he's that weird kind of guy.
He gets overshadowed by Pam and Jim, but I feel like if you really fuck with The Office, Dwight is one of your. He's top 2.
He's up there. I goes Jim, Pam, Dwight.
Oh, top 3 for you?
Yeah.
Pam can ride in the back.
Put her back there. You know what, guys? I've watched about 7 episodes of The Office.
I've watched every single.
Are you even American?
Season like 9.
That's a British show.
No, it was originally a British show.
Well, I heard the British show's even better.
This was filmed in Scranton. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was filmed in L.A., but
I do buy Dunder Mifflin paper for my shop.
that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a real thing or if it's just a gimmick, but it's the one.
That's a gimmick.
I buy it since Dunder Mifflin.
Actually, no, it's a real thing. Dunder Mifflin is real.
There's a paper
Yeah.
company.
I
there's
buy
Dunder
the
Mifflin
paper from them, and it's nice. It's good for the printer. When I got to print out some work orders or some prints or something.
There you go.
You know?
I got a shirt.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Dunder Mifflin.
I'm just saying. Anyway,
Mifflin.
we can get off that. I had to bring that up though, because I had a shout out to John for being probably the greatest, most versatile director in Hollywood.
Director, yes. When it comes to acting, I only see Jim.
I think
So,
his big ass ears.
Jack Ryan
He has good
was
satellite.
Jim. What was that
13
other
Hours
one?
of
A Quiet
Benghazi.
Place. That
Quiet
was Jim
Place.
just being quiet.
He was in some other shit that was great.
Yeah, I didn't like the Quiet Place.
I didn't watch it because I don't watch scary movies.
It wasn't scary though.
I was scared
Come
for
on.
like 2 days after.
You think
I was
you
so
think it was
quiet
scary?
the
I didn't
following
watch
week.
it, dude. I know for a fact that there's shit that's gonna come get your ass. Like if you make noise, you guys been around me.
He said, "I'm fucked."
I'm always talking. I got something to say about something, dude. Usually it's mostly nothing to say about something, honestly.
Well, I do like him a lot, but the Olympics are going on right now, and you were saying something about the devil and the opening ceremonies.
Yo, what was that?
They did come out and apologize, saying something about
Not really.
they're sorry about
People being offended.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, that's really not saying you're sorry for anything. You're just sorry people got offended.
Yeah, I did see a thing though that was
They got
like
caught.
everybody talking about this. Like, yeah, there was trans people at the opening ceremony and all that, but Jesus would have been cool with them at his table. And I like kind of had to take a step back. I'm like, damn, that's kind of
Yeah,
deep
no,
if you think about it like that.
Yeah, but I think it was more the Christian community was more like, yo, why are you guys stepping on us like that?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Though, like, I think they're more upset that they were thinking, I don't know.
I mean, you got that that female boxer from
Algeria.
Algeria, yes.
Who is in fact a woman.
Yeah,
True.
she is in
Who's-
fact a
who's
woman,
not
and it's crazy
transgender.
because like CNN, all like the major news reports were airing that, like just talking about that online and all that. It's crazy because that's how fast misinformation can get spread.
Well, either way.
Yeah.
I mean, when you come out, and here's the thing, and here's what I told everybody too. That's a trap. The Algeria boxer was a trap, right? Because what happens is now people are using gender, and they're saying, well, that she has XY chromosome. She's a man.
Yeah.
Well, if you have undescended testes, I think like Jamie Lee Curtis has undescended. Don't sue me, Jamie Lee Curtis. I just heard you got testes up there, bro. Okay.
That's the thing.
What's the term we used when we were growing up?
Hermaphrodite.
Hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's an okay thing to say anymore. Anyway, I don't give a shit, really. I really don't give a shit either way. Like, if you guys are offended by me saying hermaphrodite or tranny or whatever, like, you know what? It's too fucking confusing. So we're just gonna say the words and let you be mad about it. That's probably.
I mean,
I'm not trying to be insensitive.
that's why I do this. Like Call of Duty is, I can't even play Call of Duty anymore because you can't say what you want to say anymore. We had to go in Discord just to talk yesterday.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
So,
and
like,
then you have,
I wasn't a fan.
We're being censored.
well, then you have this entire situation where it's like they want you to step in this trap where you say, well, now this gender, now the parts, the lady parts, the vagina, that doesn't make that person a woman enough because that woman has undescended gonads. We can all probably agree that there should be, if there's a disease or a disorder that a person has that gives them an unfair advantage in sport, then either the rest of the field should be allowed to supplement up to that unfair advantage, or that person should be disqualified from participating in that sport.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Because if we want to say, we can all agree this is a woman, born a woman, has a vagina, this, that, not a tranny, it's illegal to be trans in Algeria, whatever. If we could just break that down. But okay, but if your undescended gonads cause you to have a fucking 1100 testosterone and a bone structure like Michael Jackson pre-surgery, like maybe you can't compete in any international competition, world championships, whatever, because you don't test properly. You are outside of the field of testing. Then you probably
Shouldn't be able to punch people in the face.
especially when it's a combat sport. Like,
Yeah.
come
But I mean,
on,
the
man.
thing is though, is
Well,
she has
she
lost,
took like two or three hits and it was like, all right, I'm done.
but she's lost as well. Like she's fought other women and have lost. Italians actually.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just think that girl got hit and she was like, what the fuck?
Like,
just
what
happened?
is this? This ain't normal type
What
shit.
just happened? You
The
know?
whole thing's is a fucking joke, though. And on top of that, there's a lot of stuff going on right now that's just, I think people are ultimately just fed up with basically every individual's sexuality becoming their identity. Like, if we all walked around with, like, I like putting in the butt shirts or whatever the fuck everybody on this little dais, this little panel here likes. if they walked around with that, with their entire identity was what they like to do in the sack. Like, I don't know.
Hey, we're about to make those shirts. So
What shirts? What shirts?
Whatever. What's your thing, dude?
What was it?
Whatever.
I like it. What?
I like sticking it in the butt or something.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying.
And on the back it says best podcast.
Yeah, for real. Like, yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Like, at some point we have to stop like making our base identity about what our sexuality or like what our sexual desires are.
There you go.
Weird.
Is everybody listening to this? Because this needs to be said. Like, sexuality does not matter to me, to him. It shouldn't matter to you. So just like, who cares, bro? We're all human.
Also, if
just don't be fucking weird.
Yeah, if you're being a weird, if every person that's into what you're into, like, it's weird how if you have a certain sexuality, you tend to have the same mannerisms, the same this, the same that.
Yep.
You know, why? Why is there so much physical,
They're forcing. It's being forced.
It's just you have to have the same the body language. You have to have this, that, and the other. And it's like, you know what? If you're just a dude who likes dudes, go like dudes. It's solid, dude. You know what? But we don't even need to talk about it, bro. But you
Harvey's
also,
like, fuck, we're getting banned.
but you don't need to. It's just like, can we all just agree that it's a fucking enough? Like, all of this shit is too
where
much.
I'm at with it is like, that shit don't pertain to me. So like, I try my hardest not to speak on it. I mean, we all got our thoughts. We all got our, agreements, disagreements, whatever. It has nothing to do with me. So like, but if somebody of that nature punches me in the face, I'm probably punching them back. Simple as that.
Well, I'm out here too. Whatever. We want to talk about feminism, or we want to talk whatever. Have you seen this entire thing? Like, I don't know if obviously you guys have followed the J.K. Rowling shit like over the last bunch of years.
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, J.K.
Didn't she say something like off the wall shit?
No, J.K. Rowling just whatever. It depends on which
Depends on
news
who you
station you
ask.
listen to, right? Like, yeah, I mean, I know motherfuckers that boycott Harry Potter video games because J.K. Rowling is a trans bigot or something. But at the same time, as a father with a daughter, I want my daughter to be able to participate in things that she wants to participate in, not have a space taken away by a man. I think that you transitioned into a woman. Okay, whatever. I've always said, even when last time we talked about this with the weightlifters and all that.
The last time we talked about this was the Olympics.
No, it was the last time we talked about this was
because
it was Leah Thomas. It was some NCAA swimming title.
That's right.
And then we talked about the dude in Canada who got the trans lifter got mad because he identified as a.
Our podcast is called the Transgender Olympics.
A
the
transgender
moon landing or something.
Drunken transgender moon landing.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and even on that, I'm like, yeah, no, just if you were born a male, and that's the whole thing with the Algerian is it feels like a trap now. It feels almost like if you now jump out and say this person isn't a woman, then now you're like. You're giving yourself this room. You're giving some room.
She was on testosterone, right?
No.
She just has more than
because she
most
has
women.
undescended gonads, dude. She has testes.
So the argument
from
that
what I understand, dude, I'm not even really looking for shit.
No. But the argument from everyone's saying on TikTok and all over the news is saying that she's been juicing up on testosterone is where she has the advantage.
Because
she's been caught before doing
That's
it.
hella illegal, though.
Well, and nobody would be able to tell because she has the ability to make her own testosterone.
But if there's a crazy amount in there, they can tell. And it kind of looks like there is.
I just think the Italian boxer got bitched out. She got hit harder than she's ever been hit before,
for sure.
and she fucking quit because she's a fucking quitter.
For sure. I mean, it's a fact. It's a fact, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody with this statement, but it is a fact that some women look like men and some men look like women.
That's just what it is.
That's a fact.
And a lot of those women that look like men have undescended gonads. I'm just saying, bro.
What are you drinking that water out of right now?
It's an old.
Is that eggnog?
It's an old lemonade strawberry bottle.
I was like, please don't let it be eggnog, dude. We are way too far out of season for you to be drinking water out of that.
My man's cleans it out.
Strawberry lemonade.
Yeah,
man.
You cool.
That's summertime shit.
Hey, yeah, it's better than eggnog.
But also, have you guys noticed what's been going on since this happened? So even when we talk about the opening ceremony shit, like France apologized that you were offended. They didn't apologize that they offended you. They didn't apologize they did some
That
offensive
you were
shit.
offended.
They're sorry that you didn't see their vision and that this vision was about inclusivity and everything else.
Yep.
While we're talking about inclusivity, let's talk about the DEI inclusivity at the Secret Service. We all watched Donald Trump get shot. There's all kinds of shit, and at some point we have to just say, like, bro, some motherfuckers aren't meant to do some shit.
That shit was a hit.
It was a hit, and they
she
placed
stepped
them
down.
on.
She stepped down
because it was a hit.
but now they're investigating why she stepped down and how it was planned. It was a planned attack.
Because it was a hit.
Dude, I've been on JFK. I remember the first time it was the would be the 35th anniversary of JFK. I remember it was like 1997, 1998. I think it was 1998. 35th anniversary of JFK. I'm like a 13-year-old, about to be 14. And the History Channel started putting out all this shit they were reenacting and seeing if they could reenact the shots, seeing if they would ever. And I left that going like, this is some bullshit. And after that, I was forever changed. Right, shortly after that, Princess Diana got killed. Then 9/11 happened. And I've been like out here with the fucking pot, the kettle, and the spoon, banging it, trying to get anybody to listen to me. And you know what everybody said to me, especially all those years? You're a crazy conspiracy theorist.
Every single time.
So I don't care. I've stopped even trying to care or watch it because I've tried to warn everybody and nobody listens. I just realized we're too far gone. People would literally trade the most mundane, one edge away from slavery, comfortable life from freedom.
I enjoy my freedom a lot, and looking at everything that's happened and the entire left side of it and how they want to address everything is more like we got to have GUN control. Let's just call it Forever Washington, because it doesn't even matter which side of Forever Washington you're on. But now they're like, this is our advantage, and what's better way to win the votes? Now, on the other hand of it, after Trump was SHOT, because we can't say certain words because we will get blocked, but he went out and did an interview at an all-black conference. And she hit him with the first question, was like, tell me how you're not like a racist. Tell me how you're not racist. And she named all these things about him talking crap about all these black politicians and all these other people. And he just basically just shut her down. Was like, I'm not racist, and said something that I won't be able to say here because whatever, I'll get blocked.
He said he had the card. He could say it.
No.
I feel like Trump can though.
That dude's been given the card a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure.
He's had to pass.
That shit, him getting shot at changed it though, because it started making people understand, like, when even in 2016, there wasn't a single Republican in Congress that I can really remember that was like, I support Donald Trump. They didn't outwardly say that shit.
Yeah.
Everyone tried to get him off the ballot. Everyone tried to just like thought he would be a flash in the pan. Everyone thought of all this stuff. And then the second he became president, there's like, oh no, we've been riding with this dude forever. And it's like, no, you fucking haven't.
No,
you guys
no
are a
one
joke.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not excited. I'm not excited about Harris running, but I don't vote either way, so I don't really care about it.
That's cool, man. Thank you for fucking helping people install dictator leaderships. Appreciate that.
And presidents are selected, not elected.
That's true. You're only given the one choice out of a small bag, but at the same time, you know, if everybody actually sat down and got together, there would be a point where we could all go, no, that's bullshit, because everyone got together and decided yesterday. We had a conference call like we were voting on The Voice on NBC.
Does it even matter if we vote anymore? It's just going to get double counted, triple counted in the wrong direction.
It's actually now illegal to double count votes in the state of Michigan if you just thought that there was fraud.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yeah, so, or if you're just trying to get it because the votes are too close, you can't. I think that there's some shit Gretchen Whitmer put.
Yeah, see, that's weird. That's weird to me.
Yeah, we don't want to make sure that these elections are possible.
Are true.
We want to make sure that there's no.
So, like, what's the point of not voting? What's the point of voting at that point?
And to me, I'm not. You know, I'm not a registered Democrat. I am a registered Libertarian. This is probably the last year I'll be a registered Libertarian. I'll be no party moving forward, because the Libertarian Party's been a little bit of a joke for the last few years, and I honestly just am over that whole thing too, because
too much of a free thinker. That's what it is.
You know, and then you move into like the the Democrat Party, and you look at people who have been shitbagging Kamala Harris for like forever.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden she is the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread. We're the luckiest ever. And
Okay. Question: Is she black?
No.
She's Indian and Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes her black.
I mean,
For real. She's entitled to that. Don't try to take that away from her because she's definitely entitled to that.
but
To being Jamaican
on birth certificate,
black?
her dad is not listed as black, and neither is her mom.
She's Jamaican, bro.
But I'm just saying.
You ever seen that dude with the YouTube videos? That's always
But that's
saying,
what-
"I am
Have you seen her?
Yeah, I seen her. She looks
Yeah.
Hispanic. She looks like Indian Hispanic, if you think about it.
Nah.
To me, I mean, I don't care. It's just that's how she's gonna try to
I think that
win
whole
the black vote. But I think she's more of, I don't think she's more white than she is anything else.
I mean, whatever she
used to be a
is,
corrupt cop.
it's all corny. It's all super corny.
Barack's as white as he is black.
Now, if Michelle Obama would have ran, it would have been a way different story. What if Michelle Obama would have popped up? Boom.
That's a true black woman run for president.
No.
She winning. But she winning. She winning.
But that's how it's gonna see in the eyes, though.
That she's a true black woman.
That's what they're
By
gonna.
half the people think she's a true black woman. The other half people think that she's a black man that's dressed up like a black woman.
But that's what you get. Like that's the mixture.
I can't cross the line and talk about Michelle Obama like that. I don't have enough clout. They'll just murk me.
I don't know enough about her to talk anything, so I just don't.
Dude, come on,
Bring it
man.
up.
We've been talking about conspiracy theories forever, bro.
I know.
Come on, dude. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Everyone's seen the dick bouncing her pants on Ellen.
Well,
Damn.
Bro. That dick was
He's not
bouncing.
wrong.
We all saw the dick bouncing around.
That thing was bouncing higher than mine.
I'm just mad because she's fucking packing a meaner chopper than me, boy.
Mini Weenie Club, man. I need that small dick T-shirt.
I'm glad no one listens to this shit because someone's canceling me.
Oh, for sure. We're already off. We're kicked off the air at this point.
Let's talk about.
We've been fucking canceled forever.
Yeah, come on. I'm just whatever.
We can change the image at any time, but for now, we talking the truths.
It's one of those days, man. I think people are fed up, dude. Even everyone, if you guys opened up, I don't have Facebook, but I know I've talked to 3 people today that Facebook is the spiciest it's been, dude. People are so fucking mad at each other.
Yeah,
This
no,
is it.
it's
This is not.
You're not
Listen, you guys. This is all this 100% of what we have going on right now is by design. Dividing the masses has been the number one goal of our government for the longest period. You cannot fucking control a united populace. You can't control them. Why do you think they need black people and white people to hate each other? Why do you think you need Republicans and Democrats to hate each other? Why do you need to be straight people and LGBTQ communities hate each other?
So it keeps me entertained.
Yeah, it's just so
It's pretty entertaining.
Just
It's
so
like WWE.
Because what else are you gonna do? Go back and watch George W. Bush talk about financials in 2004. Someone find a video and pull that shit up, because what you will see is someone who we all thought was, here we go, getting canceled, retarded.
Damn.
Dude we thought this dude was retarded, and guess what? He sounds like he's got fucking foreign policy for days because we're so fucking accustomed to the dumbest motherfuckers on planet Earth talking about policy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what? It's a country and there's another country, and these countries are by each other, and there's mad men mad at each other. Shut the fuck up. Are you talking to a fucking preschool class about fucking foreign policy? This is the person you guys didn't even vote for to become president you're all backing behind? Get fucked. Joe Biden couldn't even put together 2 sentences. The dude's mouth sounded like he was spewing out less than solid turd.
It's been like that for years.
He definitely,
and
he definitely has someone wiping his own ass.
Everybody's been talking shit about it forever, but no, he's the sharpest I've ever seen him. Bullshit, Nancy.
He's ugly, bro. He's like old.
That's a
and
mask.
He's a mask, bro.
That's a mask. He's not even real.
He a robot. He be
That's
moving.
a mask.
That's what we talked about. We talked about the mask stuff before.
He's a
and-
mask. This motherfucker grew 6 inches since he dropped out the race, dude. Come on, this shit's everywhere, and I'm not even trying to perpetuate.
Wait, you
fucking
saw him
online
naked?
rumors, man.
Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest. My argument is that he's and
Oh yeah.
they
Yeah.
just hiding out
He's
until
probably been for fucking years.
Yeah.
It has been
Come on.
since the Clintons. The Clintons all went
Doesn't
down at the
even
same time.
matter.
Yeah, this is old footage they're releasing.
After Epstein, then it went everybody else.
Nah, dude, they're still running the show, dude. They just want you to believe it. Listen, they just got to get everybody super uncomfortable so that everyone goes, you know what, man? And here's what happens, dude. Every time someone gets uncomfortable, what happens is this is how cities become metropolises. You start losing a little bit of your personal autonomy, right? You start saying, oh, man, I need a little bit more resources. Our town's getting a little too big. Let's team up with town B. Now we have a new town. Then those two towns team up with another town. Next thing you know, all of the fucking ideals, all of the good shit about your town has been sold out to the fucking lowest bidder because you guys' lives sucked and you had to band your resources together just to have a regular fucking way of life that you're used to 5 years ago. And that's exactly what's going to happen now. They're fucking bringing all your shit down.
Who hurt you, bro? Why are you so hurt? You want to talk about it?
Dude, the world is fucked up, man.
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up, and that's why we're here talking about this shit, because somebody needs to hear
You tell
it.
me. I got to stop talking so much because I'm starting to piss myself off.
Well, it's
good,
okay because our monetization's turned off on TikTok. They just gave me my last warning. So.
Uh-oh.
But it's all right because TikTok's dead, guys. TikTok is done.
It is. They're trying to get rid of it.
It's done. Enjoy what you can.
That
Not like I'm not gonna make money on this.
Hey, the guy that runs
Crappy
TikTok is
ass
from Singapore.
Is he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
Damn it. I did know his name, but I forgot it.
That's tough information. I get it.
Did they find a buyer yet?
Who?
I mean,
for TikTok?
Yeah.
I mean, the company's, that dude's from Singapore, I'm pretty sure. But
I for sure thought what's his name off of the Shark Tank was gonna buy it.
who? Mr. O'Leary?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wonderful?
I thought he was gonna buy it.
That would have been cool.
He was all about it.
He might be the Antichrist.
Oh,
I don't know.
Mr. Wonderful?
Wonderful.
That sounds like something that
He's
Satan
Canadian.
himself. That sounds evil.
Canadian.
his mouth opens like this.
Yeah, that sounds evil, eh?
He was
Dude,
just-
he looks like what are their names from South Park?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Terrence and
man.
Phillip.
Hey, yeah, Terrence and Phillip. Yeah, that's exactly what he look like.
Fucking dude, we're about to break out in a song called Blame Canada.
Ha, Terrence.
Blame Canada.
Hey, what are the chances of us getting Mr. Wonderful on the podcast?
Yeah.
He's not coming here. That motherfucker's so rich. He don't give a fuck. He would hear this and be like, these motherfuckers are so beneath me.
Bro, the scum between his toes have
Yeah.
more value than me. Like,
It's probably smarter than all three of us, too. Shit, that motherfucker's called Mr. Wonderful. He's probably got awesome toes.
You guys are making me rethink my whole life right now.
Well, we didn't do shit. Listen, we're just out here commenting on the downfall of an empire, and we all realize that it's our fault for not doing shit.
well, in other news, Fisher became the first medalist to finish the 10,000 meter,
The 10K at the Olympics.
10K at the Olympics, and actually get a get a medal since the 1920s.
That's
Was
wild.
1920 was the last time the United States has ever
So
medaled
over
in that
100
event.
years, over a century.
And he tied for second.
Tied? How did they decide who gets the silver?
Damn, he
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
win.
I don't because they at exact same time they both got second place. I don't know how that works.
He couldn't get first.
Well, the guy in front of him was first.
I get that. When's the last time we got like gold? When's the last time?
In a 10K?
Oh no! I mean, we get blown out of that every year, every time.
I don't know, man.
Yo, men's basketball got knocked out by Serbia.
That's because men's basketball is filled with a bunch of jokes.
Jimmer Fredette was in it.
It's terrible.
A bunch of other dude, like a college superstar that did not excel in the NBA. I don't even know his name.
It was not.
I couldn't even tell you their names. To be,
LeBron was there.
I think we're leaving.
he wasn't playing.
Yeah,
He decided he was just there for the show.
No, I'm talking like the 3v3.
Oh, the 3v3.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. What are you going to do?
Well, EA Sports is coming to the Olympics. Not
Like
EA
gaming?
Sports, but I mean esports.
Oh, esports?
Esports.
Shit. I'll
Yeah.
watch that.
I'm
Esports.
going to fucking guess that mostly Asian medalists.
That's so stereotypical.
Come
It
on.
ain't stereotypical. You know
Have you ever got your fucking? Have you ever watched esports, man? Fuck, dude. There's no fucking way.
Well,
Ninja
I think-
is not Asian. That motherfucker. Is
I
good
think
at what
I
he
think
does.
Houston. I think
What's he
Houston just
play?
took out the
Fortnite.
Call of Duty.
That's what I'm saying.
championship.
Fortnite, but like, what are you gonna do? Like, what games are they gonna play? Is it gonna be Fortnite?
Shit like that. I guarantee it.
Probably anything that's popular, Call of Duty, Fortnite, or anything like
They're
that.
gonna come up with some new stupid shit just for the Olympics.
No, what they should do is make them go play like Atari or play old games like Tetris or something like
I don't
that.
want to see
that'd
that.
be cool.
I wanna see
Blitz.
I would.
Blitz
I wanna see the
2001,
I want to see the most juiced up fucking version of shit ever.
Mario Kart.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That would be sick.
But that doesn't really show your gaming prowess.
Yo, I did hear something that they want to put like a normal civilian into the Olympics just to show us like how
Shitty we are.
shitty we are compared to these Olympians.
Yeah, because there are people.
You got like a fat dad that's been fucking drinking a 6-pack every night trying to run.
There's nothing wrong with a fat dad drinking a 6-pack.
I mean, I am the fat dad drinking
Well,
one beer a night.
Let's put this into perspective. They just had the Omaha, the national triathlon, the qualifier for our region in Omaha 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
So the Olympic length triathlon that happened. It happens at Lake Cunningham, and the guy who won the men's Olympic length triathlon for this qualifier did it in 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Which is moving.
And Alex Yee, who just gold medaled from Great
Yee.
Britain, Yee,
Yee.
who medaled from Great Britain, did it in 1 hour and 43 minutes, I think.
Golly.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're talking like 22 minutes, and on top of that, like, to be honest with you, 2 hours and 5 minutes is fast, dude. Fast as fuck. But this dude ran a 29-minute 5K.
That
Or
dude was
10K.
sprinting the whole way.
29-minute 10K after he already did a 1-mile swim and a 25-mile bike ride.
And sprinted the whole way. Just
He ran a 4-hour
like
and
Forrest.
4 minute and 45-second average 10K after all the other stuff. So
That's
That's
crazy
crazy.
talk.
yeah, you're wild, dude. You're a wild.
Slow
MF.
down.
You're a different breed.
Slow down.
So I mean, I'm just saying that shit's sweet.
Hey, I want to tell you though, looking over here, Sauce looks into the camera. He's looking like French
Hey.
Montana.
Hey, huh?
Well, we got French Montana in the
Be
studio,
careful.
folks.
Be
Yeah.
careful. We know who French runs with.
Well, we're watching. I got. Oh,
Yo, Freeway Rick Ross is on Joe Rogan right now.
Yeah, no. So that's
The
like,
real Rick Ross, not the fake one, not the phony.
That was 4 weeks ago recorded. That's the second one they done with him.
They
Well,
did one right after he got out of the
this
joint.
one's on TV right now.
But now he's making money, and the truth came out.
It's been out.
I know, but people weren't believing it until they seen it. And I like how
Rick Ross
everyone
can still make
Ross.
money.
Everyone did believe it that believed it, and then everybody else called them conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
I mean,
that works.
man, it's all you gotta do is Google it and it's there.
Yeah.
Well, they're rolling up the registered voter support legalization of marijuana by a margin of more than 2-1. So I think federally they might get on the chances of doing something. I mean, they did really good of declassifying it. I think that's pretty
Yeah, that's the first step. That's the first
It is.
step that you gotta take.
pretty cool. Declassification of
I mean,
marijuana.
there's just so many beneficial things to it, from
Anti-inflammation.
epilepsy, anti-inflammation. You can make clothes out of it. You can make anything out of it. Like,
I can just smoke it.
yeah, you can just smoke it. It makes you feel good. Makes you fucking good at something. Being lazy too, but everything tastes good, so that's better for groceries.
I'm just fat. Everything tastes good to me.
I've never smoked weed.
That's good. You don't need to. Just
I'm
know
not-
it's great.
Yeah, dude, I'm here for it. I'm excited for everybody
Yeah.
who smokes weed. It's a personal choice of mine not to smoke weed, and
Do you like the
it's-
smell?
I mean, it doesn't bother me.
It's like someone smoking a
used-
cigarette, right?
I used to
No,
not like
someone
the
smoking a
smell of it.
cigarette stinks to me.
Yeah, no, I feel you. So
I like the first light part of a cigarette. Like as soon as you light it up, that initial burn.
yeah.
I like
Did
that,
you
but-
ever smoke cigarettes?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to smoke a pack and a half a day.
For how long?
But,
And like what age were you?
I started smoking cigarettes at 14. I smoked them all the way up until I was in the military. 2017 is when I stopped smoking. So about 11 years. 12
I
years.
feel you.
It's a long time.
Yeah, I
Yes,
started
same.
smoking when I was 17. I told myself I would never smoke a cigarette. Long story happened. I tricked one of my homies into letting me smoke a cigarette because he told me that he never would, but he kind of did me dirtball. So I was like, yo, man, like, let me get a cigarette, bro. I already got jumped. Like, let me get the cigarette. And he's like, oh, I feel you. Gives me a Newport. I light it up, smoked the whole thing. That was my first cigarette. And then I smoked
And it was all over from there.
Man, I smoked a pack a day for a long time. And I quit when I was 29, right before we had Giovanni. Vanessa was like 6 months pregnant. And I was like, man, I don't want to wash my hands every time I touch my son.
Yep.
Like, that shit's just terrible. I've been smoking weed since I was 13, but like, cigarettes is a whole different ballgame. That shit is nasty. And you are nasty if you smoke that, because I was once that person, man, and that shit is nasty.
Like, I'll do the e-cig is fine with me.
That's
whatever.
cool, but even then, that's really bad for you.
It is
like,
terrible. It is terrible.
Really, really bad
I got
for
a
you.
fat dip in my mouth right now. So
Hey,
That shit's.
you better enunciate that.
The all.
Oh.
I got that big weed. Got that big weed in my gullet.
Hey, chewing tobacco.
D-I-P, not D-I-C-K.
Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco.
Dude, I'm just.
Spit.
I don't know, man. I never smoked. I never smoked a cigarette. I didn't want to do that shit. You know, I grew up in a spot where every person that was around me failing at life was addicted to alcohol, a drug, smoked, gambled, cheated on women, you know, did a bunch of shit that was very antithesis to what I thought it meant to be a successful man. So I just decided not to do any of that shit. And, you know, my daughter doesn't have to witness any of that shit.
No, for sure. Yeah. And I was exposed to that shit at a young age too, which is honestly probably why I do it. But like, there's right ways to do shit and wrong ways to do shit. And like, it's all about, you know, being responsible about that shit. Cause I mean, I could go eat 15 fucking cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Like, I'm not supposed to, but I could. You know what I mean?
I'm fat as shit, dude. So
I
you
just,
know
I
it has nothing to do with discipline. I'm fat as a motherfucker.
I was rebellious. I didn't give a fuck. I just
you can abuse anything though.
But like, I knew my mom didn't like smoking, so I went and fucking smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
She didn't like me fucking smoking weed. I smoked weed. She
My
didn't
mom
like drinking
smoked-
underage. I drank underage. Like,
My
I
mom
didn't give a
smoked
shit.
in the fucking house, bro, and
Yeah,
I
mine
hated
too.
that
I
shit.
didn't have that.
I would go to school and my counselors would pull me off to the side and be like, hey, have you been smoking cigarettes? And I'm like, no, my mom does. Because, like, I would, like, go to gym and sweat. And, like,
It would
when you
sweat the
sweat, like, you
smoke
could
out, yeah.
feel the fucking heat radiating off my body. And it smelled like smoke, bro. It was nasty. I hated that shit.
On
Thanks,
top
Mom.
of that, like, yeah, my mom would light a cigarette in every room and be walking around and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there'd be one rolling because she'd be like doing shit all the time. Single mom, 4 kids.
Yep.
But speaking to you, Tyler, on the fact that you were rebellious, I would say that I was rebellious as well. That's why I didn't, because every
Hey.
motherfucker around me did that.
Hey,
shit.
shout out to sobriety. That shit is fucking dope.
It's I feel great. I mean,
That shit is fucking dope.
I honestly don't even know the difference, and I tell people that shit all the time. I don't feel like it's a virtue or anything great about it, but at
You
the
don't
time-
drink either, do you?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Have you? But have you drank?
No.
No,
Never?
No, no.
You've never, like,
not
took a
even-
sip?
Not even
When
drugs,
I was like
bro.
5 in my
Yeah.
grandpa's
And see-
fishing boat.
See, that's dope. I got a really good friend, and honestly, I haven't talked to him in years, but we grew up together. He's from California. I was like his first friend when he moved here. He ain't never took a sip of beer in his life. Never smoked nothing. Like, I just think that shit is super, super dope.
Yeah, I mean, I find like for me, it's more of just the fact that it was me being a rebel against my community and about where I came from, because everybody did that shit, and you know that was like the most punk rock shit I could do at
Yeah.
that time was be like,
See, that's hard.
I'm not gonna fucking do that. And but also like all my friends that I grew up with that chose to do it and shit, like they already knew I wasn't judging them for shit. I don't care. I was just wanting them to. I just knew that where I wanted to go, that was going to be a barrier. And also, I also know, here's the other thing, that the secret. I know that I have no chance, looking at my family, looking at my brothers, looking at my sister, looking at DUIs they've gotten, how they've battled with alcohol. I have no chance to believe that I'm any better than them. I actually know that I'm worse than them. So when it comes down to it, they used to tell me, you think you're better than me all the time? I used to tell them all the time, bro, I just know that I'm worse than you. So if I start doing drugs or start drinking, you better believe
it's a wrap.
you're fucking gonna learn, son, because I'm gonna do it harder than you. I'm gonna do it better than you. I'm gonna go off. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be Frank Gallagher from
Yeah.
Shameless.
Yeah.
I love them.
I don't watch Shameless because it reminds me of growing up.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Because I was watching it and I'm like, damn, this show giving me hella anxiety. Like, it's taking me back too far. You know what I mean? And I didn't really grow up in like a chaotic household, but single mother. I had one older sibling, my sister. She's 3 years older than me, and my mom gave me all the freedom in the world. Like, I didn't really have like curfews and shit because she put responsibility in me. Like, you can go out and do whatever you want, but just know, like, if you fuck off, like, I'm gonna be super disappointed. And I didn't want to do that because that was a woman that was feeding me, putting clothes on my back, putting shoes on my feet. So, you know, like, I kind of played the role. And as I got older, I went through puberty and just started doing like some fucked shit. And by the age of 20, like, I was out of that phase and trying to be a man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I do. Yeah, I look at the situation like, for me, and it's more of like I feel exactly where you're coming from because my mom was already doing everything, working hard. I don't want to create more work for her.
Exactly.
So I didn't do anything to get myself into trouble. And the trouble I did get into, if I came home all lumped up and fucked up from getting in a fist fight or whatever, she'd just look at me and I'd be like, "It's all good.
Yeah,
It's handled anyway."
that's how I had to be.
I have my daughter at 20, made me a man, more of a man, made me speed up process.
Oh
of
yeah,
being a man.
and I kind of wish I had kids at a younger age, just because like I feel like it would have helped me grow a little quicker. Because now that I got a 2-year-old son, so like I feel like I'm catching up.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like I had her, and I'm like, fuck, I got to do something. Join the military. It's the first thing I think of. I'm like, what can I do that's gonna provide easy, fast, fast income, guaranteed income. Join the military, get health care, and just continue to do what I want to do.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel that.
at this point too, like one of the other things, I listen to a lot of Andy Frizzell. You guys know that, and Andy Frizzell
Yep.
has a motto and it says personal excellence is the ultimate rebellion. And so I kind of already had that instilled in me prior to ever hearing that being said. I thought the only way that I can basically tell every person who said I wasn't going to be shit, including my family and relatives of my mom and everybody else who saw me as this dude who just fucking literally was abrasive and angry and upset and treated everybody with a lot of disrespect, and it, mainly because I didn't fucking respect him. To be honest with you, I didn't treat him with disrespect. I just didn't fucking respect
Yeah,
him.
and there's a difference with that.
Yeah, so if
Because
you-
I could be disrespectful, you feel me? Like I could get real disrespectful.
right.
But if I don't fuck with you, like you just gonna know.
Yeah.
But I'll be respectful about it, but you gonna know.
Yeah, but
So-
then look at you now, though. Very successful business
mean,
owner.
yeah,
Proud,
I mean,
proud dad, proud husband. I mean, you your family looks up to you.
yeah, I think for me, I'll have to say like I'm successful for where I came from. I'll say
Yeah.
that much. Like
I like that.
Yep.
I'm
I
not
like that.
I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not any of these guys. But at the same time, like we
The
don't.
odds were against me, and
Would you say though that your struggle in life growing up and everything that you've experienced made you better and more, how you are today? It shaped how you are as an individual.
Yeah, I tell everybody all the time, there's no such thing as a self-made man. I think that's like the number one thing I tell people all the time. There's no such thing as a self-made man because even the negative experience that you had in your life formed who you are.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
So if everyone, even if you had to drag yourself up from your own bootstraps and it's like, oh, I had to do that. Well, no, because there was somebody out there. There was some instance. There was some part, something that rubbed your ass raw that made you decide that, nah, today's the day I'm not going to fucking deal with that anymore. Or today's the day I'm going to make that change. Or today's the day I'm going to be different than what everyone else says I'm going to be. And sometimes it's just doing it in spite of what other people think about you. Sometimes it's doing it because you have to prove a motherfucker wrong. I always tell everybody all the time, I fucking like winning. I fucking hate losing.
oh,
Man.
I know.
let me ask you a question real quick. So, Josh, say tomorrow you woke up and you were going viral on everything, right? How would you adjust to the fame like that?
I would hate it, man.
Would you?
I don't even want to be known about it. Yeah, I would fucking hate it. Like, I wouldn't even want it. And I say all the time, like, what's funny? I do this shit all the time. My wife actually gets mad as fuck at me, right? Whenever I buy a Powerball, I always buy 2. And then I take one of the fucking Powerballs, I get them printed on 2 tickets, and I slide one to the person working at the counter.
Hey,
And I walk out of there. And my wife's mad as fuck, and she's like, "You might have just gave away $100 million."
Could would have made
And-
someone else's life.
You know, I
better.
say that would be the greatest story you could ever tell. But also, if the world doesn't believe I'm ready for that 100, 200, $500 million, then it won't bestow it upon me.
Well, and that's the thing is, too. Think about
That's
the
how I
person.
know I'm not going viral tomorrow because I'm not ready for it.
Think about
I
that
feel that.
person that you slid that ticket to, and they
fucking-
hit that.
I
They
feel
hit
that
that.
shit.
They hit that. That 100 million. You damn well know they're gonna try to figure out who the fuck.
you
hook
have
them
to
up with
report it. You have to report it in Nebraska.
And how sick would it be for the person who you gave $500 million to give you $5 million, and you just get to fade into the background with $5 million?
Yep,
Yep.
and change your
Nothing
life.
ever
And
happened.
My life is amazing. Their life is fucking crazy.
best
and
believe I would be in that.
rough.
You got to find them though.
Yeah.
I don't want to find them, dude. If they want to give me
Yeah,
money, they
no, I
better
feel
find
that.
me.
I feel that. I
They're
feel that.
fine.
I never give it to. I would never give it away with the expectation of them
Yeah.
to find me. I would
Yeah.
actually look.
I felt like a shitty person after I said that. And I was like, wait, I wouldn't even do that.
No, I don't care. I don't. I think that's the thing. Like if you actually go through the motions of doing that, but my wife is like, you can't fucking do that anymore. And it's like, dude, it's first off, I'm not gonna win, and second off, if they did win, that's the crazy. They're gonna have an amazing story. I'm gonna have an amazing story. That shit would go viral.
Harvey,
No.
what would you do if you just went viral tomorrow?
If I went viral tomorrow, I would say I would enjoy it. Like me mentally, be like, oh yeah, finally fucking did it. Cool. Like shit's, I think of it in ways of monetizing and bringing money to the studio.
Yeah.
And that's what I'd be excited for. But I wouldn't be able to keep up with going viral. Like there's so many.
Like
things
imagine going to
behind
Walmart,
it.
bro. Like
That's what you have to be expected to be that person every single time.
like you want to go get your son a dinosaur for his birthday, bro. Like
you
you got
could-
to send somebody, or you got to have
But that's
security
what-
with you.
And look
That
at the
Hawk Tua girl
dude,
went viral.
she's-
And like, yeah,
Yeah, but did you see the new thing that she's doing? I think pretty sure she's hooking up or going to hook up with Matt Rife.
like to have
And like
sex.
go on tour with him.
Like doing it.
I seen that shit. I mean, I'm sure Matt Rife does it with a lot of people.
Oh well, they had Matt Rife. She was on a podcast and they brought Matt Rife on FaceTime.
And
she was like,
he invited her to the show
yeah,
and shit.
but she's like, that's my crush, and she got all like, she was all
She
like,
said,
I'm
someone get a
she's like,
mop.
She's like, I'm wet.
That's
Someone
sick.
get a mop.
So
Well, whatever. Like, and she's clearly Matt Rife is a good-looking dude. Not that funny, but
After his
good-looking.
surgery, yeah.
I always told everybody that my wife was like all excited trying to see Matt Rife in Omaha when the
Oh, you
tickets
s-
were too much, and I was like, Matt Rife's not that funny.
You seen Zac Efron?
No. What's he look like? They messed his head up too.
Oh yeah.
well, the last time I seen him, he
bruh.
was in the wrestling
Hold
movie.
on.
He was in the wrestling
Nah,
movie.
dude, they fucked him up.
He was in the wrestling movie, and I think he did really good. He looked really good in that movie. He
They-
was jacked,
They
stacked,
fucked him up.
but he had a bowl cut, like legit bowl cut.
I'm not trying to talk shit to Matt Rife, so don't make fun of me ever. Because I don't like how you make fun of people. You're good at that shit.
Fuck Matt Rife. He can make fun of me all he wants.
Tyler wants to go viral,
Look
man.
at this dude. Who the fuck
Oh,
is that
goddamn.
guy?
Is that David Hasselhoff?
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck,
bro.
dude,
that's
that's
exactly
Hasselhoff,
who
dude.
that looks like.
That's fucking Hasselhoff, dude. Holy
Look.
shit.
That sucks.
Look, hold on. Let me see if I can find it before and
P.S.
after.
dude, if you can look like anybody and you choose Hasselhoff, you're fucking smart.
It shows.
Like, look at the difference here, bro.
Dude, I've been watching that show that he has where Zac Efron fucking cruises
Brother.
around. Golly, son.
What the fuck happened to this man? He said that he broke his jaw and it almost killed him or some shit.
Or he's doing,
Oh, he did.
Or
He
he's
got
doing
in
the
an
gang
ac-
at HGA.
He said
No,
he
he got-
slipped or something.
he got in an
Like
accident.
he slipped on
No,
a
he did.
puddle and broke his jaw or some
Did
shit.
something. He got
Is
in an
he a
accident, but-
vegetarian?
he looked
He looks
like
something.
it.
Can someone
like
tell
he-
me if he's a vegetarian?
He
'Cause
ain't eating meat.
if you got the bone density, if your bone density so bad you can slip in a puddle and break your jaw.
Yeah.
I got punched by Pookie one time. You know what I'm saying? That shit. I thought my jaw was
Hey,
broke
shout
for like
out
a week.
Pookie.
Poke.
Yeah, that same Pookie that girl was fighting over. That motherfucker punched me one time super hard, and I went home thinking I had a broke jaw forever. It just had to stop hurting.
Did you become friends with Pookie after?
Yeah, we're boys.
See, that's crazy because like every person that like I've ever fought and come out on top, bro, like they were friends after that. You know what I
No,
mean?
I didn't come out on top.
Oh,
No, I got my fucking ass whooped. But like he ended up getting jumped by his own group of dudes one time.
We have confirmed he shattered his jaw by messing around. So I don't know if he was like doing some activity or something.
it sounds like a story that I would make up too if I went and got a bunch of, plastic surgery done,
Yeah.
and then they botched it, and I'm like, oh fuck, what do I tell people? I tell
What's-
people I slipped and fell, but look at the structure.
Josh,
It looks like the Crimson Chinian.
Terrible.
I want to ask you guys one thing. Each of you guys can go. Start with Tello first.
All right.
What's one thing before we end this podcast you want to tell the world right now?
Oh shit. Stay goals, Santiago.
Oh damn, son.
Josh?
Anybody in the Omaha metro area that needs recording, Tyler's out here doing it in the studio. He's going to let you put your podcasts out, and the rates are so insane that if you want to make your own podcast, come down here and make your dreams come true. My man's got you.
Appreciate that. We
Yeah.
got packages on packages. All right, we got 5 levels. You guys can rent these studios out. Have all your own equipment. Don't have to touch anything, pick up anything, edit anything. Everything will be edited for you. all by one click of a button by opening the invitation. And then you get to see your podcast come to life. I got the lighting, got the studio, got the equipment. You guys think of it. Website's on our Facebook page. Click it, book it. We'll get you in here. Episodes you can do one single episode. You can do 10 episodes. You pay one lump sum, and it's all done for you.
And that 10 episode price is so cheap. All your little podcast dreams come true. You be just as bad as we are. Also,
pretty much.
If here's the last thing I want to say. Well, I just had to plug the studio real quick for Tyler because I want everyone to find success. That's what I want. If no matter who you're hating on, you're still a fucking hater.
Hey, they hate us because it ain't us.
I mean, I'm talking about in general, dude. If no matter who you're hating on, you're still a hater.
That's facts.
I just want to say, go watch the Olympics, support USA, no matter what bullshit you guys seen from the beginning. Support it, support USA. You guys can't see it over here. We got USA. Let's see, does it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, man.
TikTok can't see. Let's see a TikTok. Show TikTok. Yeah, you got that. Let's see. We zoom in on that.
Shit, we'll get that whole crock out.
He said America.
Yeah.
America.
Out here rolling around. Everyone knows who I support, dude. The greatest country in the world. If you don't think it's the greatest country in the world, why you motherfuckers keep trying to get in here? That's all I'm saying. P.S. The reason why it's the greatest is because there's still private gun ownership.
I do want to say, though, I mean, I didn't take mine serious, and now I really want to take some time to say some serious shit.
Yes.
Just don't be a shitty person, man. If you see people struggling, they need assistance, just help them, bro, because you would want that shit too. Nobody wants to be alone in this fucking world. We all breathe the same fucking air. We put our pants on one leg at a time. Just be a good person.
You never know somebody else's struggles.
And if somebody is being shitty, make sure that you remind them that shit sucks.
Yeah, tell them to quit being shitty.
It's not the same as being a hater either, so don't get that shit twisted. Sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker know that they're dumb. Well,
visit the Facebook page, drop us a like, drop us a follow, do all that fun stuff. We'll have shirts being made.
Just like the Paris Olympics, I'm sorry for anybody I offended.
We're always gonna offend somebody here, so don't worry about it. We're gonna get shirts made. Proceeds are gonna go to a local charity out here to stop veteran suicide. We lose veterans every single day, 22 a day. Don't forget to follow us. You guys have a great night.
One Sound Records.
One Sound Records is in the works. It's
sir.
Be cool. We'll explain more on that in the next podcast. Josh, Tello, appreciate you guys.
See you later.
It's not over yet. I said it's not over yet. Catch up on all the latest episodes just by saying, "Hey Alexa, play the Shedcast," or find us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at the Shedcast LLC. From all of us at the Shedcast, thank you for listening.